I switch your link, can't get caught up in traffic. I'm a magician, that means I do magic. They tell my niggas that her in this traffic. They poppin' pills ever since I get addict. They say you don't live what you rap or you cap, man. I speak for others, little bitch, I ain't acting.
YouTube, it is showtime and I am back. I am back with another video, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys the center build that I believe will absolutely break NBA 2K22. Now I don't want you guys to think that I've absolutely pulled this out the wind or pulled this out the air and I kind of just making this off the top of my mind. I don't know if you guys know, but there's actually been an NBA 2K22 blog dev update kind of explaining what the game will be about, just giving us a rundown. The game hasn't come out yet, obviously. The game will be releasing September 10th and I have pre-ordered the game. I read the dev blog and I kind of did go in detail, or just kind of read in detail everything, and I think I came up with a center build that I believe will absolutely break NBA 2K22. Using the information given to me by the blog, I feel like that certain center builds will become back in style. Certain weights will be back in style again, so I thought I'd just make a quick video regarding this. I know I haven't posted in around 2 weeks. Honestly guys, I'm locked in and I'm completely locked in for 2K22. I'm honestly done with 2K21. At the most, you guys will be seeing daily streams. I'm going to try and get some streams in. Other than that, not a lot more content that I'll be posting for the rest of 2K21, so stay locked in, bro. Stay locked in, stay tuned with me for 2K22. With all that being said guys, we'll get straight into today's video on the center build that I personally believe will break NBA 2K22. So before we even get into the build, what I'm going to do is just quickly read a piece of the article that will play a huge factor in this build. So I think I'll have it on screen if possible. Now on the 2K22 blog, for the offense, it says breaking down defenders off the dribble with new signature moves and combos, precision jump shooting, dunking in traffic, and pulling off alley-oops have all become more skill based. So what that's basically entitling is a lot of the things that you guys are doing, dunking, shooting, a lot of your dribbling and your alley-oops will become less arcade like, meaning you guys will probably see a lot less unrealistic things like the speed boost glitch and stuff, and a lot of it will be more skill based oriented. When I say this, I mean that you guys will actually need skill to do a lot of these things. Now I'm not gonna lie, 2K has said this exact same thing almost every year and it's still very arcade like. This year we've seen the speed boost glitch. Every year we kind of have, I feel like I like the 2K20 dribbling. I feel like it did require a little bit more skill. Now the only thing that wasn't skill based was that between the leg full court thing you guys could do. I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2K20 you guys can literally go full court between the legs and not get plucked at all. It was the cheesiest move. 2K21, I'm telling you guys, is not skill based. 2K21, you do not need skill to be good at the game. Honestly, the speed boost glitch is bailing a lot of people out. A YouTuber that I'm just going to quickly shout out, Poor Boy Sin, kind of proves that he does not use the meta in any game he plays. He plays next gen and current gen. In next gen, the meta is the Curry slide, and in current gen it's a speed boost glitch, and he uses neither and is still able to dominate. That is someone that I'd say is a skill based player. So a lot of the moves you guys are doing and a lot of the basic animations you guys seeing being used to win games will probably be removed and will become a lot more skill based. So keep that in mind as we make this build. Now it also says basketball IQ and stick skills play an even bigger role in separating top offensive players. So this kind of still attributes to what I was saying before. You guys will need a lot more IQ and just pure skill for you guys to get more wins playing this game. Now another part, this section is detailing the defense in the game. I will quickly read it out. Defense, a completely revamped shot contest and blocking system, highlight an arsenal of new defensive tools at your disposal. Playing suffocating defense on the perimeter and in the paint has never felt more rewarding, giving elite defenders the ability to truly change the outcome of the game. Now, what I kind of took from this paragraph is shot contest, based on what it's saying, will be a lot better. The blocking system will be a lot better. Now, I do kind of like where this is going. Honestly, the shot contest does need some work in 2K21. It's absolutely crazy some shots that people make. The shot contest does need some work. It says a highlight arsenal of new defensive tools at your disposal. I don't know what that means. It says a new blocking system, which is decent. I feel like in next gen especially, the blocking system is absolutely broken. I don't have a problem with the 2K21 blocking system. I feel like a little bit more chase down blocks could happen, but I feel like the defense in current gen is still good, so they're only probably making it better than it is. So honestly, now that we've kind of gone through those two things, I know, sorry, that was a bit long, but those two pieces of information are very important for this video, and it will give us kind of more outlook on the type of build that will kind of dominate this game. So for the position you guys want to go power forward, I do believe the power forward position will still be the most overpowered position to be using in NBA 2K22. I don't think it changes. As we read, it's saying, as the dev blog that I wrote, it says that playing suffocating defense on the perimeter will be a lot better, and having speed will guarantee you better perimeter defense, so your hedge game will be a lot easier to do. And with the power forward position, it will grant you more speed. This speed is going to be needed next year, I know that for sure, but I do feel like strength will be more important next year, so we'll also keep that in mind. For the handedness and the jersey number obviously doesn't matter. Now for the skill breakdown, it is quite simple what we'll do here. I personally honestly do believe that the all red pie chart build and also the red and blue pie chart will also still be two of the most overpowered center pie charts to be used. The reason why I'm saying this is because, as we said, the dunking in traffic and the pulling off of alley-oops have become more skill based, so these pie charts are still going to allow you to specialize in those departments, especially the red and blue. I still feel like the all red will be dominant. This is honestly just my take on what I think will be the best center build, so we're still going to go all red next year. This will be the build that I think I'll be making. And for the physical profile, as we read, based on what we read, I still do believe in speed will be needed, but I am not gonna lie to you guys, I do feel like strength is going to be a factor next year. A lot of the stuff that you guys are going to be doing is more skill based. That is a factor when you guys are playing defense, but also guys, you guys have to understand that with defense you need strength. Now honestly, this year's strength really does not matter, but I honestly feel like strength is going to make the difference next year. So what I'm going to personally do is, I personally still think that for the first build I make, it will be the all speed pie chart, which is the fastest one possible, or not the all speed one, the speed vertical. Next year I still feel like the speed and vertical is still going to be the best one, so I feel like the all agility one will be cool. I feel like the all agility, the agility and vertical, if this is in the game next year, obviously will still be the more dominant one. The reason why is vertical will also grant you defensive abilities. As you guys know, vertical lets you jump higher and all that good stuff, helps you get more blocks. So I still feel if the agility and the vertical will be dominant. They did say they're adding a new shot contest and blocking system. So for a shot contest, you're going to need speed if you guys want to get some great shot contest, and the speed will allow you to do that. And the new blocking system highlight is obviously something they're highlighting, meaning they want us to understand it. And if you guys have vertical, you guys will find yourself getting a lot more blocks, so do keep that in mind as to why I chose that one. And I still feel like the agility and the vertical will still be the better one. I don't know, for the ticks, honestly we don't know what the game is going to be like, but I'm honestly just going to kind of go with what I think the game will what I like, just more of a take on what I think will be the best center build in the game. Honestly, it's going to be quite repetitive, it's going to be quite simple. Honestly, I'm going to kind of do what I usually do, so we'll get ourselves the 6 playmaking, we have 30 defensive, and for the finishing we'll go driving dunk, driving layup, we'll bring up the standing dunk and the close shot, and there you guys have it. I'll bring this down, and it's kind of the basic best center build. The best center build this year, I feel like we'll have something to do with the best center build next year. It'll be very similar. So here we have it guys, 16, 1, 6, and 30. I still do feel as if this will still be the meta center build next year. As they said, defense will be a lot better next year, so having these 30 defensive badges will be great. With the dunking, kind of the same. They said it's more skill based, so to have those badges and those extra points on your finishing is going to be very useful. You still got a little bit of playmaking. Honestly, for the shooting, there will be probably some nice shooting center builds next year, but I am focusing on kind of the big man kind of position type of build. The body shape next year, I still feel like will be dominant if it is burly. Now the height, now this is kind of where I kind of have mixed emotions. Honestly, with the notes given us from the patch, the dev blog, obviously, now I do feel like speed is going to be important, but then again, I still do feel as if height and strength will play a factor. So personally, next year I have a weird feeling, I have a very weird feeling that the 6'8" / 6 foot, let's see, the 6'9" will be dominant. I don't know why, it's kind of a gut feeling. This video is completely opinionated, it's just my opinion. I do feel as if bigger centers will come back in style, and all these low weight centers will not. I feel like these small centers will not be in style, and defense will be more demanding. Height and the weight will be more demanding, so in order for you guys to play better defense, so I do believe the 6'8" / 6'9" will be better. I'm gonna stick with the 6'8". Now for the weight, this is where we kind of change it up. Now this year, the 190 build was the absolute best center build in the game, and it still is in NBA 2K21. Now once again, we're gonna kind of revert back to the notes based on the way they talk about defense and how rewarding it'll be for those who are defensive. I have a really good feeling that the higher weight centers are just going to be a lot better. Once again, I'm kind of just go back into it. The blocking system highlight, don't forget they mentioned the suffocating defense in the paint has never felt more rewarding. It gives elite defenders the ability to truly change the outcome of the game. So as you guys can see, they've kind of said it. It came straight from the horse's mouth. People that play great defense are going to be rewarded next year. And honestly, these heavier center builds, they play really good paint defense. They may not be as fast, but they still do play good perimeter defense too. So personally, I feel like the weight that will be the meta for next year is around 240. I think the 240 will be absolutely perfect next year. I've seen some people go 242 this year, but personally 240. Now, honestly, I don't know why, it's all a gut feeling. Heavyweight centers will come back in style. So if that does come true, mark my words, bro. Come back to this video. I did read the future. Now for the wingspan, I still feel as if the max wingspan will still be the meta. And for the takeover, now this is kind of where I'm kind of, you know, I'm a little bit iffy. Once again, reverting back to the dev blog again. Defense sounds like it's going to be a lot better next year. 2K has said a lot of things, but not all of it has come to fruition. Not all of it's been good or all of it's been true. But I'm just going based off the notes and the information they give us on the dev blog. I will also leave a link in the description to the dev blog if you guys want to read it yourself. So prove you guys I'm not capping or nothing. Defense does sound like what will be a priority next year, and it says, or it claims, that defensive builds will be rewarded. So personally, next year I do believe the rim protecting take is going to be good. I feel like it's going to be better. The glass take obviously will be good as ever. I probably might even choose the glass take, but honestly, with my prediction and the information given to me by the blog, I feel as if the rim protecting takeover will be great. Now in 2K19, the rim protecting takeover was so good. It was the one I used. I actually didn't use the glass. I used the rim protector, and I absolutely loved it. It was probably the most dominant takeover, and I feel like we will get that back from 2K19. So for this build, you guys actually want to go with the rim protecting take, and that is all, guys. It's the glass cleaning finisher, kind of similar to what we have in 2K21, but honestly 2K22 current gen seems like it's going to be the exact same game with just some minor tweaks and some minor changes. So I honestly feel it'll be very similar. But that is all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video on the center build that I do believe will break NBA 2K22. I'm so excited for 2K22. I've already pre-ordered it. I've kind of gotten my PC now. I'm good, bro. I'm all together and I'm ready to go. Once again, do expect some streams during the 2K21. We're kind of in the ending phase, the ending period of 2K21, and everyone's kind of locked in. Everyone's kind of done watching 2K21 and is locked in for 2K22. So once again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys who've watched from beginning to end. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. We're currently on the journey to 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are very close. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one.